It sucks. I'm trying. Got about 2 hours left of attempts. Ish. Yeah, maybe changing up things a bit will make it better. How did I manage QQ in that time frame? Whatever. 1 versus QQ. Because it wasn't like there was a lag or anything. He just became QQ. I was only going for Q. Your rival's crying forever. Oh gosh. I am happy now too, Mars. He was a creeper. He does cry a lot anyway. Fits him perfectly. Oh gosh, 2 Mars. What? An Eevee? Didn't know they existed. No, see, Eevee's habitat's on her head. Eevee just got a little lost is all. Suppose X just pointed to wherever you are if you checked Eevee's habitat. That'd be hilarious. Just like location on your head. Also, our character really, like, moves around a lot. You see her hair just, like, swaying around, whereas the rival's hair, even though he's got, like, that thing on the top of his head that's, like, kind of a mohawk, isn't moving at all. Your rival uses gel dye. Oh gosh. I guess, yeah, this is true, Silvaria. We might, Lombax. Maybe they just haven't shown it off yet. For Sword and Shield, maybe it's there. Pretty much like the rated E version of Jiggle Physics, oh gosh. Like you see right there, like it just has a slight like sway to it. Like we're just standing still and our hair is just like flowing back and forth. Oh, is it moving? Oh, it does move, you're right. The little tips does. The little tips on his hairdo, you can see it here. I just get crit and paralyzed? Well, guess we'll continue. I'm gonna make the sheep run. Everyone's just gonna have Wooloos following them all over. It's gonna be really interesting seeing how the whole, like, online aspects work, since you can kind of interact with other people in a sense. And I feel like they need to go over that part more. Because they've mentioned you can see other people in the same world as you, but do they have to be friends with you, or like... How situational is it? Do you see them in the cities? Or is it only out in the wild area? It seemed like it was only in the wild area. But still, like, is it, do you see all people there, or is it just friends? Because obviously you can connect to anybody at the raids, I would assume. Yeah, it'd be really strange if it was all. Random cross-section of people? Maybe, yeah. Just like a bunch of random people. Time lost to getting paralyzed. I'm gonna get this Pikachu, I guess. I can't even move. It looked like you can just walk through the other person. Dang it. Didn't take the get ready input, otherwise I would have thrown quick there. I need to unmark some things. There we go. A hi, Bulbasaur! I guess I can double catch the Bulbasaur. We caught Pikachu. No, we're catching it. Because then I can dump it before the lure, and it'll most likely be a lower level Bulbasaur. Attack. Good. Till Bulba unleashes its curse. No, we'll be fine. What level am I for this fight? Did I hit 8 off of the Bulbasaur? I don't think so. I think we're 7. Ooh, we might get 8 off of the Pidgey. Yeah, we're 7. Always weird catching 2 Pokemon. Can you evolve the Bulba? I mean, you can. But going from 3 to 16 is a lot of time lost. That Weedle is gonna troll me so hard right now. Don't get the glowing Weedle. I need a Weedle. Okay, we'll get this glowing Weedle then. Now we just need Bellsprout. That's the only problem with getting rid of the Bulbasaur there is, like, if there is no Bellsprout, obviously Bulbasaur is the secondary. I don't really know what to do in that instance. We're just gonna find a Bellsprout, no worries. Attack, Caterpie. Or not. You ever wait 3 cycles without ever attacking and it still doesn't attack when you throw? Stinking Caterpie. Passive pillar. Alright, just need Bellsprout. Concerning. Going for level 9 Bellsprout. Only you could just pick Pokemon from the box for the Brock requirement. I could just catch a Pidgey or Rattata and be fine. There was a Bellsprout up top, but I guess I could have caught that. That probably would have been better than hoping. Well, we'll see. Technically, hoping is better. The other one would have technically been slower. Welcome back, Sonic. It's just hoping is, you know, hoping. Alright, good. Hoping paid off. Attack. Attack! Why are the Pokemon delaying so much? I attacked at the wrong time. Neutral. Hey there, Kevin. Thank you for the host. Welcome to Beating Up Brock. Caterpie. Be about 30 seconds ahead, optimally. Since we have Bulbasaur. Yeah, roughly. Lost a little bit. It's just because my PB had 2 evolutions there. Well, 2 more evolutions, because at this point I had Butterfree and Beedrill in my PB. And Golden Moon at this point is impossible unless Kakuna and Metapod both evolve before going into Moon. Which I guess could potentially happen from catching both an Ekans and a Charmander. So unlikely. That was dumb. They still mean things, it's just... depends what all happens. Like, I deleted the Mount Moon Gold from last run just because, like, I'd rather not have that as the gold to compare against. That was just like a super rare instance. Definitely gonna lose time to that very poor menu. Since if you don't catch Neckens, the split is literally just menu and movement. I guess and some mashing, but still. The menu is the most important part. See, not even necessarily like optimal route, but just like more average amount, I guess, or like average time for it. Not even average, I guess, just like something a little more feasible than only catching 2 Pokemon here and not having evolutions. Thanks for the host, Ruby. 2 black market carp, oh gosh. Black magic carp. Yeah, like on average, you should get 5 total Pokemon here. And then with evolutions, it'd be 4 or 3. So only having 2 is just so unusual. I'd be like on a normal run, only having the 2 evolutions and not catching a single Pokemon. Which is apparently trying to happen. Can I get something that isn't a Zubat? Thank you. Don't jump. Don't do that either. Oh my god. Feisty little critter. It was supersized. Of course it was. Kinda glad that I caught it on second ball now. Yeah. And I mean, XP can still be an issue if we don't find other things. Because we're only up to 13.5 with that, since it was second fall. Overall, Saul, thank you so much for the 12 months. I appreciate it. And also, congrats on your purple badge. That's the second time? Interesting. Silly Twitch. Happens sometimes, I guess. Have a good sleep, Sonic. Yeah. Sometimes I throw so aggressively. I like pop my elbow. To try and like do a quick throw. Oh gosh, Russell. Nice long backs. A lot of episodes. Hey Zubat, no one cares. I want Clefairy. Probably not gonna one hit without crit. Yeah. Close though. I haven't heard of any of them. Fairy, you're so far away. Why are you hiding? Why are you being mean? Hey, Filio. Thanks, Filio. Alright. Only things left that we'd be ever interested in are kind of risky moves. So if they happen to spawn, I'll decide if they spawn. We got the main things. Hey, Gregel, thank you. It would be nice. We'll see, though. We're given the game until Monday, and then I have to start kind of hopping between this and Superman until the 20th. I am doing a run of Superman 64 Superman mode for the Big Bad Game-a-thon on the 20th. It'd be the 21st for most people, I guess. It's like 11:50 p.m. my time. Dang it, Clefairy. I seem to be losing more than I should here. I should only lose a minute here, and we're definitely gonna lose more than that. I feel like it's more than that, though. Like, it looks like I'm losing like 30 seconds, like a whole Pokemon. Just have to wait patiently for a month. Always get nervous with submissions. They'll be fine, Lombax, no worries. Yeah, so I'm only one Pokemon ahead of my PB. Yet I'm plus a minute 3. Well, that's not good. I am even with etiquette split, supposedly, though. Oh, hi, Ekans. Yeah, good luck with it, Lombax. You're gonna attack, just do it. No, Clefairy! Strong Huff. Races don't necessarily have more of a chance. It really depends on what they're looking for. Some years there's lots of races, some there aren't. Just kind of having a wide variety of things is good. Because they like to theme things. Yeah, 5. How many categories total did I submit this year? I know it's the most I've ever submitted. Because it's 4 games. One with all 4 categories, holy cow. There's 6 or 7 categories, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, something like that. I think it's 7. I think 7 categories total were submitted for me. Oh gosh, Lombax. TOD Tools of Destruction? Or Ratchet, right? Cool, I read that right then. Wow, not just king and not just god, the god king. That's impressive. Might be too much. He's king of 3 and G-Cats, oh gosh. Alright, Purple Rupees, no worries. You enjoy your chill and your comp. Thanks for the good luck. Sounds good until the God Emperor shows up. I'm hoping this year we'll actually have the arcade day one, but I doubt we will. Because they usually have prior things that they have to do before they can make it over. Although, since it's not being in DC, it's going to be quite a different trek for them to get to Florida. I guess we'll see. For sure, first day is like getting situated and stuff, but like, I want the arcade. Even though I promised I'd go check out parts of Florida since I've never been there before. But still, that can wait. First day is Disney Day. See, I don't know how I feel about going to Disney. We're undecided there. Is it so expensive for, like, not being able to do very much, I feel. And you're just in lines constantly all day. But not alone. I also don't particularly currently trust my stomach enough to, like, want to be anywhere like that. Especially with hours that are out, with lines that are hours long. I don't know if I would be able to trust my stomach in that line long enough to be able to make it through the line. While it is better, like a lot better, I still don't trust it that much. was just awful. Yeah, it doesn't sound fun. Because you either gotta stick it through to get to the part that you're trying to get to, or try to get into a bathroom, which I assume the bathrooms are probably packed with how many people go there. Try an escape room one day. My thing with escape rooms is they look incredibly interesting to do, but I have a very low fear level, and a lot of them tend to be a little more scary than others, just due to themings and stuff. And that would probably be a problem for me. I just mean there's a lot of scary ones is all. Harder to track down ones that aren't. They seem like a lot of fun. But between my issue with scary things, my stomach from like being anxious, nervous, and things, and it's just I'm a mess. We're trying to fix things. Like, I've got a bit better control over the anxiety, but not like fully. Like, it still causes issues. Yeah, Pirate will be there. Hey there, Izzy. None of them had scary thing whatsoever. One was about catching a mustache thief. Silly mustache thief, why would you do such a thing? Really helps. Yeah, I didn't know I had anxiety, but apparently I have it really, really bad. So I'm gonna be going to see my doctor about it. I never thought of it as anxiety, but like looking back at everything, it's like more than 100% it's sure that it's anxiety. How the run's been so far tonight? Awful. Quite awful. But we are trying. All on bags. Hi, Meow. I already caught one of you. Yeah, the art for this game is really nice. Nice and simple, but still, like, looks good, too. Oh, I know how that feels, Lombax. I worked at Wendy's from 2012 to 2014. What an awful experience that was. Sounds about right. So what happened with my store when I was there? We were the busiest Wendy's in my state, which, you know, is already not fun. And during the last year in particular, we were very short-handed constantly, to the point where when we were supposed to have like 5 people, 6 people, there was days where there was just 2, maybe 3 of us. Like that including the manager. Like me and the manager was some nights. And it was just awful. And not sanitary. Not at all. Because on the nights where it was me and the manager, I was working grill and sandwiches. With super no care in the world. What are Pokemon? There's a Puff. No thank you, Amy. Puff, where you going? It was kind of everything. Mismanagement, couldn't get new people to stay in particular. Couldn't really get new people either. Like, the few times where it ended up being just me and the manager was usually because of walkouts. I was also working 50 to 60 hour work weeks as part-time. No, they weren't call-offs. Two or three of the times was people just literally walking out. And just leaving. There were a few call-outs, but it was usually from people literally just walking out. That's how I ended up working full-time, part-time, actually. Was because our main sandwich maker walked out. like mid-rush hour. And I was the only one who knew even a little bit of sandwiches, and at the time I didn't know how to do sandwiches quite right. And I was just thrown onto sandwiches. Look at the Pidgey before we go back down. I think it's worth it. The phone ringing. Aw, purple rupees. They're supposed to be, yeah. I'm pretty sure I probably could have sued them or something, or done something, but I didn't. Yeah, I was working 50 to 60 hours and I was considered part-time, so no benefits or anything. For me, it was just because I wanted to quit. I just never was able to get around to it because I still needed the money and there was just a bunch of things with that. And I didn't want to stay at Wendy's, so I didn't want to switch to full-time. Even though I was technically full-time. They get trapped. Pretty much. I was probably terrible to work with on my last 2 weeks. At least I didn't just outright give him my 2 weeks and then leave. I worked them, but... There was a big issue, actually, when I left. I felt bad at the same time I didn't. They didn't train any of the night workers on sandwiches while I was leaving. They just had me on sandwiches, and I was the only one who knew how to make sandwiches. They didn't have me train someone or anything. So when I left, I get a text message the next day from one of my coworkers asking how to make sandwiches because they were never trained on it at all. They were just tossed onto it after my 2 weeks were up. After my 2-week notice, and after I had left. Like, they screwed themselves. Order a salad or something. It was a mess. I expected to be training someone or doing something. But it never happened. They just didn't have me train anyone when I left, or like while I was leaving. In fact, I don't know... No, there were people who knew grill. Because I remember I taught people grill. But I didn't teach any of the newer people sandwiches. But at least they had people who could make the food. Like, they could grill the food, they just couldn't make food. There were. But, like, the late night shift starts near rush hour, so, like, you don't really have time to prep and learn kind of thing. Which is why I assume is why I got texted in the first place. Because the late shift started at 5 p.m. and rush hour started at 5:30. Oh, hey there, Gilbert. I hope you've been well. No one could pass the licensing exam, oh gosh. How bad actually had their manager walk out? Their manager walk out? Oh gosh. At my Wendy's, we never had a manager walk out. It was always employees. But we did have a... I feel like I had more manager changes there than, like, anywhere really should. Because we had the initial general manager, who was moved from a smaller store to the busiest store in the state. She couldn't handle it. Because we were our store was upgraded and everything, and it was supposed to be like this new fancy Wendy's and stuff. It was one of the first ones that got transferred over to the newer design. And she couldn't handle everything that went with it. So she ended up being transferred to back to a small store. We got a different general manager who no one got along with. So they ended up being transferred. We had a substitute general manager for a little bit from one of our lower managers. Who he did fine. He didn't want to be stuck with Wendy's, so he didn't want to be the general manager. The next general manager we had went through a lot of issues. I liked him, but he had a lot of problems he had to get sorted out himself. Like, his daughter was kidnapped, his car was shot up. Like, he had a lot of stuff going on. He was a great person, though. But he had a lot of stuff that happened while he was working there. Yeah. So we're not sure what happened with him. Oh, I never marked Puff. The last manager we had before I left was probably the worst one to me, personally. Like, I did not like them. What am I doing? They were one of those, he was in corporate. Yeah, you heard that right, Purple Rupees. He had a lot of things happen. But, the last manager we had was someone who was in corporate who got demoted to general manager. He was like, I don't remember what he was before, but he got demoted to general manager, so right there, he's already, like, incredibly upset, and he took it out on the employees. Yeah, DM, that's what he was. So, we didn't like him, he didn't like us. Wasn't a good time. He always talked about how he wanted to just get rid of everybody and get a whole new staff because none of us did the things none of us did it the way he wanted us to do it. And just... it was awful. Yeah, we went through a lot of general managers. Or the one thing I really hated with Wendy's, which I'm sure Lombax knows of, is how shift managers, unless it's changed, shift managers aren't allowed to work at the same store that they, like, were in originally. So if you get promoted to shift manager, you had to move stores. Or from shift manager to manager, or things like that. Like, you ended up having to move stores. You weren't allowed to be at the same store you started in back then. I don't know if that's still the same or not. So we ended up losing a lot of good shift managers that way. Got hiring stickers today. Oh, fun. Oh, Drewby. It really killed team dynamic with the constant change out of shift managers. Or you get the new, like, every time we got a new general manager. Dang it, Naran. The schedule would always, like, end up being funky. Like, everyone gets so used to, like, what we had with the other general manager, and all of a sudden they're, like, you see difference in times. They're like, what? Retrain your home. Oh, okay, I see. So it is still a thing, though. They do still keep to that-ish. Obviously, yeah, with special things. Thanks for the bits, Drewby. Morning, Goop. Do district managers still suck when they come into the store, Lombax? Or was that just my store? Because it always seems like whenever they came in, like, they just didn't understand how things worked at the store level, and how a lot of the ways that they expect us to do things never worked. And so if you ever did something off of how they expected, when the district manager comes in to check on the store, they always just seem like they don't understand how things work at the store level. And so they always got really upset at us for doing things even slightly different. Because it wasn't the way that corporate expects us to do it. That's the same? Yeah. Like, as the easiest example, because I assume people do it at your store too, because everyone does it, is the whole, like, putting the cup in the ice instead of using the ice scoop. And then when the district manager's there, everyone has to use the ice scoop. Because otherwise they yell at you. Not sure how you feel about her. See, our new the one we had a DM who understood things, but at the same time he couldn't, like, he still had to do his job. So like I understood him and I felt for him. I didn't like what he had to do, but I liked him. Whereas we ended up with a different district manager. She was just pure evil, but I've told this story many times on my stream before with her. We were in the middle of rush hour when she came in, and our times were, like, awful because rush hour. Like, good luck having good times during rush hour in the busiest store. And she got upset with us that our times were so bad, and she blamed me. So she came over and started to push me off of sandwiches and started making sandwiches. And our times doubled. And I just sat there and watched her. I didn't even care. I just stood there and just laughed and watched her. And then when she finally looks at, like 10 minutes later, she's like, I just haven't done this in a while. Get back on sandwiches. I'm like, okay. Whatever you say, Miss Cranky Pants. Just let me do the job. Oh gosh, long backs. I might get both. You deserved it. Alright, Bejeebus, you have a good sleep. This run seems like a weird run. I probably shouldn't have gone to check back up for Pokemon. Or we should have just continued. A Zubat that's over there. It's a Rhyhorn that's over there. Oh, I get my own tiny Rhyhorn anyway. Thanks, game. It's like, oh, did you want that? Alright, here you go. So kind. Why are there so many raspberries? Oh, I still have the Pidgeotto in my party. Uh-oh. Okay, it was only 9/11. That's fine. Right, you're done, you're done. You have Machop. So we just need Zubat and Cubone to start leveling them up. And Graveler. If we can get Cubone and then Zubat and then Graveler, that would be perfect. Okay. Come here, Zubat. Everything was just like inside each other there. There's two Rhyhorns and two Onyxes and the Zubat just like all piled on top of each other there. Dang it, Zubat. Alright, Cubone and Graveler. You know what? We didn't even ride the Rhyhorn. Which is a good thing, actually, because if I was riding the Rhyhorn, I definitely would have hit the Onyx trying to get that Zubat. Where are Cubone and Graveler? At least a Graveler. Like, almost always see Gravelers. Why is the cave so empty? This is such an empty cave. The totem Pokemon is about to show itself. I hope there's not another Onyx. Just give me Cubone and Graveler. Right here, Cubone and Graveler. That is neither. There are always Gravelers. Like, Cubone I understand right now, though it sucks that we're not seeing a Cubone. Like, there's always a Graveler. It's like one of the most common Pokemon here. To heal. Usual ways. There is an Onyx. You were right. Graveler, there you are. No Cubone though, which is not a good thing. There's no Cubone. Puts us a Pokemon short. Technically, but catching Onyx isn't exactly the greatest idea, is the thing. my only other option is to hope for an Abra. Or catch something rare later. It's the good luck Pokemon. I don't know about that one. That's lucky. I didn't heal, did I? How much do you do? Don't crit me. I guess we can still find Cubone too. It's just really rare that we're gonna find a Cubone in Pokemon Tower. Alright, so we're hoping on late Abra or late Cubone. Otherwise we're catching something random. Yeah, oh look, a Cubone. Only we can have that one instead of our rival. It seems like our rival either picks up a Cubone or catches his own. You need to catch 50 unique Pokemon in order to access Koga's gym. Every gym has a different gym requirement, and Koga's gym requirement is to have 50 unique Pokemon caught. Yeah, a lot of them are silly. Have a cute Pokemon. She got Brock, so Brock is... Brock is have either a water or grass type Pokemon, which it's literally impossible to have a water type Pokemon unless someone trades you one at that point. Misty is a level 15 Pokemon. Surge is just learning Cut. Or Chop Down, rather. Oh, I didn't split. Shoot. Erica is a cute Pokemon. Then Koga is the 50 unique. Sabrina is level 45 Pokemon. Blaine is just getting the secret key. And then Giovanni is just beating the others. Yeah. Elite 4 is the same thing. You have to have each individual badge to get into Victory Road. Hi there, DP. Hey there, Xerneas. I wonder if buying an extra X attack for Clefairy would be worth it. To just avoid Metronome altogether. And co-op the fight. Poison gas. Screw you, Clefairy. Thanks for the 2 months, DP. I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to heal before we go into the fight. That Clefairy only ever uses Metronome, so it's a completely unknown fight when you get there. Yeah, that's what the sub-anniversary is. Can it kill you? Yes. With guillotine. I've never had a guillotine, but I know I've seen someone die to guillotine before. I've had it miss. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 Pokemon extra. We'll see. In Gen 1, one-hit KO moves where if you outspend... Nice crit. If you outspend with an X accuracy, then it was guaranteed. Gen 1's silly, but it's fun. I evolved Puff. We did that on the Inter-Rock Tunnel split. Shoot. Don't forget green and original red. They're even better. We're doing another ×5 campaign? Is it just tomorrow? Why so many speed campaigns, Cal? It is just tomorrow, of course. It can have an imaginary horn wong. Oh, Auntie Fox. What is what, Lombax? Oh, it's on Love Live. Love Live Squaddle Festival. Yeah, this game promotes kids standing on a wheelable chair. Really shouldn't. Yeah, like push the desk or grab something a little more stable. Yeah, trash can. Depending on what's in the boxes, maybe a box. It just takes practice like any rhythm game, Purple Rupees. Oh, I mean, I always... If I don't have another option, or if it's the only thing near me, I'll still stand on like, my desk chair. But, like, it's not something they should be promoting in the game. Hey there, Emperor. Yeah, you can. Just gotta keep playing, Purple Rupees. Just play each day. The more you play, the better you'll get. Yeah, I saw the new trailer. With the whole camping and cooking thing. It looks so weird, doesn't it, Lombax? Alright, have a good sleep, Purple Rupees. All-Stars trailer, that'd be nice considering it's expected out sometime this year, in the fall even. And we're kind of getting close to fall. Especially because they said they were changing like how the game worked, like the core of the game and everything. So I'm curious to see like what they've done with it. Oops. That was bad. I'm from the States. I just live at night. Why would you do that, Lombax? You're here for this lovely run. I have no idea what kind of paste this is. Oh, definitely. Definitely 10 PBs. No fun, Lombax. What just happened? Oh, that was dumb. Dumbest menu ever. Kept taking my inputs. And then I had made the mistake of accidentally pushing L. So I tried to pick up the item too, and I'm gonna move over, and it's just dumb. Yeah, free time loss. As many cycles you can, nice. You got this. Hi, Ghastly. Don't be scared. Ghastly's not that scary. This Machop evolves, that should be the only evolution here. We're hoping on a Cubone spawn. It isn't very good, oh gosh. No, Squirtle requires 50 catches, not unique catches. And at that point we'd have like 28 or 29. Barely snuck by there. The only thing we can get in Vermilion, which is still awful time loss, is either a Diglett, Drowsy, or Mr. Mime. Or maybe happen to see an Abra spawn there. At this point it's looking like I'm catching something random, preferably a Weeping Bell. I don't have a lot of good options from here. Unless Cubone doesn't spawn, or unless Cubone spawns here. Ditto. Yeah, Ditto could be too. Ditto, Magmar. Basically the run's gonna die to something random that we have to catch. It's usually how it goes. When you have to think about catching something else like this. Shiny Ditto. Come on, Cubone, you know you want to spawn. Right here. Dang it. No! You suck, game! Oh, that's so rude! That is so rude! Wow! Oh, that sucks. No, Dumars. Cubone spawned as I went up the staircase. Oh, it's so dumb. It's so rare to see a Cubone spawn here, too. That is so frustrating. Just why? Catch Snorlax. Yeah, sure. Go for the Snorlax. Oh, you're fine, Eevee. Don't worry about it. No, don't level. Dang it, Eevee. No, right one. Oh my god. I have no idea what pace this is on. I've got weird Pokemon count. There's nothing else that can spawn on Pokemon Road that we can catch. Like, other than Chansey, but like... I shouldn't be catching a Chansey here. Though I guess at this point, the only thing that isn't a risky catch is Weeping Bell, and even then that's semi-risky. Assuming a good Ponyta and Doduo catch, I should be losing 30 seconds here, I think. With the Machop and Ghastly evolution. This is too much time to evolve the Bellsprout. Hi Doduo, I better see one later. Because I wasn't gonna go back just to cut the bush to get in there. Here's Ponyta. It's a huge Ponyta. That will definitely give us a lot of XP. Ah. Good. Nice and calculated there. Oh yeah, we'll definitely get them both up. Ghastly's nearly there. Yeah, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I should actually break even Which means I should save about 40 seconds here. That's assuming Doduo plays nice. Nice. Okay. It's so hard to focus on watching for Pokemon and making sure that the secondary character like actually keeps up. You gotta focus on both. Okay. Now just a menu. Then we'll finish the rest of we'll get rid of all the Pokemon and stuff once we catch Tentacool and Staryu and get the Water Stone. Also, we are now past the point of no return in regards to getting another run going. So this is officially the last run for today. Let's see what we can get out of it. Hopefully DP. Would be nice. Alright, Team Mars, you have a good sleep. Saving about a minute here. We'll be minus 30. And then we'll be plus 30 on the next split. Well, then we'll be even on the next split. So assuming catching goes well, I am about a minute ahead. Based on Pokemon. Although Vulpix is slow, and as is whatever I'm gonna catch. So we'll kind of see how things go. And obviously, like, a good Starmie is kind of important for time, too. Oops. Okay, let's hope for Weepin' Bell. I'm not catching a Tangela. That would be an awful idea. I'd rather catch Ditto or Magmar over Tangela. No! Okay, there's a Weepin' Bell. Give it to me. Don't hit the Tangela. Don't hit the Tangela. Drop away. Come on. Away. Why can't I get back in the water? That was stupid time loss. It wouldn't let me back in the water. Star you. Please be good. There's another one over there I can check if I guess if I need to, but... Oh, you're a biggin. Why did that go from the right? Oh, whatever. Just get in the ball. Okay. That is a biggin. Very big start for you. $11.14 CPU, CP. And before it still has bad stats. Knowing my luck. Hi! Well, we're not getting much of our time save here that we could have gotten from my PD losing a lot of time here. There's some really bad nonsense going on. Alright, what you got? Oh, yeah, okay. It has perfect special attack. And about middle for speed. So we're definitely going to be going for risky champion. If this gets there. I shouldn't have issues with ranges anywhere either. I should outspeed everything. Yeah, I'll outspeed everything. Alright, final catch up the run. Good. Done with catching. Just need to make sure I get the Firestone for full picks. Now just to trek through the spooky manor. I think I technically could have broken even on the split because of how bad I went in my PV, but because of the extra encounters and all the nonsense we had, I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, not with that time left. It's gonna take us a little bit more than a minute to do the trek in the basement. That kind of sucks. This actually had the potential of being a minute 30 ahead, then not a minute. It's definitely not going to be the case anymore. This wasn't the good split. Yeah, I'm breaking even with my split in regards to like the amount of Pokemon caught, which is definitely not good. Yeah, with a good split, we could have finished about here. Alright, let's see what we can do. So it's not actually a minute, it's a minute and a half. Or no minute. It's a 30 seconds so far difference outside of RNG. I have one less Pokemon from here than my PB. So if we get good RNG on Archer, this can probably PB by about a minute. But obviously that's hoping on good RNG. We definitely can go for fast champions, so we don't have to rule out that 10-ish seconds, which is good. Okay, average fight. But I want to be 303. Which I'm pretty darn sure I can't 303 from here. Doduo. So we'll lose the time of Doduo on Blaine. And then we'll save it back on Erica. Yeah, this can't be a 3. I'm guaranteed about 45-ish seconds lost on my gold to the Vulpix. And then we're also guaranteed 30-ish seconds on the gold, I think, because of having 2 Pokemon compared to 3. So I guess technically 303 is still possible then, right? I don't know, we'll see. Keep going. It's hard to say, because I'm used to my old PB, which didn't have a very good... or it had a very good ending, whereas this one doesn't have a very good ending. This one has a weird back end. Like, I had to evolve Clefairy because I never evolved Puff or a Nidoran. I don't think my PB got Puff. I think I just forgot to evolve a Nidoran. Or no, isn't my PB the one that caught Vulpix and then evolved Vulpix? Yeah, I think that's how it went. I think my PB is the one that caught Vulpix in the Celadon patch on the way to Saffron. And then evolved it after Sabrina. Yeah, perfect cams. Let's go. Hey. Seemed like a good menu. One for every trainer that comes in, of course. That way they don't have to constantly empty their trash cans from all the junk that trainers bring in. Imagine how many trainers go through Erica's gym and they just like trash the place. She's gotta work so hard to upkeep it, whereas Surge just keeps trash cans everywhere. Yeah, quit learning in the gym. Come on, people. Muck, stay out. Yeah, Muck would make a mess in here. Okay. Here comes the lovely split, though. Which sucks, because this is where our time save is, too. Gotta love having your Pokemon time save and your normal time save on the same split. I believe if this goes well, I can save a minute. Minute-ish. Rolling a little bit, evolving Vulpix. Right. Blue. Alright, Archer. What you gonna do today? And now we wait and hope. Can still be good. I'm hoping that missed. Okay. Boom and boomerang. Boom and boomerang. Come on. Boom and boomerang. Good. Now boomerang. Let's go. Did I mash early? Is that... I'm not sure how to say your name. I want to say Paige, but I don't think that's right. Like, PH, maybe? But hi there. Alright, perfect, Archer. P-edge paw? Okay. I can try and remember that. It's interesting. Coughing evolving? No, okay, coughing's later. Alright, he's QQ. We wanted to change things up, so instead of naming him 1, I tried to name him Q, but he became QQ. It's a cute name. It's 1 versus QQ. Oops, bad movement. Won't be any range issues here, just watch out for the health. The magic herb is a trap. So interesting. Strange bridge. Alright, there's coughing. Fine. There's Vulpix left. I just need to remember I need Vulpix. I wonder where Vulpix is going to be in the box. Because that's where a lot of the time loss goes, to having to evolve Vulpix. It's just trying to find Vulpix. You gotta pull Vulpix out, evolve it, put it back away, and then get rid of everything. It's a weird menu. Alright, let's see how much time we're gonna get here. Never get over it, the Silph Jutser. I'll have to see it again. Alright, a really good Giovanni 2 split. Oh, right, he has that hair. That's right. Yeah, the weird balding. Oh gosh. I suppose kinda, yeah. Okay, so 303 is possible, but depends on RNG. Because I'm guaranteed about 40 to 45 seconds lost on the Koga split to my golds. Which puts us at low 303 on the best possible time. Then from there it's just hitting RNG stuff, hitting pumps. I'll lose a little bit on Rival 5, but I can go for Fast Champion. Rival 5 is the only thing I can't do fast, I guess. Eevee is 15 pounds. So not that light, especially not for a 10-year-old. Hey there, Cold Apple. Yeah, 15-pound hat. Okay. See how this all goes. That's a bad start. Bottom left. Good. Right. Like you're mid-turning. Good. Add. Bottom right. Good. Bottom right again. Okay. Top right. And top left twice. Okay, at least you're facing this way, so you should turn pretty quick. Good. This is true, Flashy. Pikachu chills on your shoulder if you have Pikachu. Like, hangs on your shoulder and back. Only on the one side, though. Light screen, turn 1, please. Wait, Pikachu's lighter? Interesting. I'm gonna watch the damage I get built here. Okay. That's why I had to watch. Because my special defense was dropped. Unsure until after Koga, because I have an evolution I have to do on Koga. Well, I have to do in the menu coming up anyway. Like, that possible time save isn't actually there, so that puts us at, like, what, 302 or 303.30? Probably unlikely for a 303. More likely is a low 304 to mid 304. Alright. Vulpix. Where are you? Well, I mean, I'm guaranteed probably a little bit more than the 40. Well, not more. I'm guaranteed about 45 seconds lost to Ninetales, but then if we get good RNG, it could be a little bit less. But this is a slow evolution to do. Get candy. It was a bad menu overall, I feel. Alright. So after this split, we'll have a general idea, but obviously there's a lot of RNG left in the run after, well, during this and after this. Nah, 9's fine. Technically, if this gym goes perfect, you don't even need that much health. Either way works, MTI. To be honest, I think Dudette sounds weird. What does her candy taste like? That's a good question. Alright, protect turn 1. Good. Dang it. Yeah, Starmie's just a starfish. That's it. Alright, Koga. You're gonna play nice. Everything's gonna be fine. Just play nice. We'll also get kind of a better idea as to time here, based off of etiquette splits too. Since I'm losing all of the evolution time to etiquette. You suck. Bad start. So you're gonna be like this, huh, Koga? Oh my god. Any chance that 303 is dead to this gym? I'm pretty sure. God. Stupid Koga. (303:31). I lose at least 10 seconds, so it's technically there. But it's gonna be super duper close. Everything would have to go right from here. But that was a horrible Koga's gem. Guaranteed 10 seconds lost to Agatha, which puts us at 304:41. Rival, I think I lose 5 on for not going for the fast strat, assuming we have good enough health. And then the rest is potential time, but like good luck kind of thing. There's a lot of factors that are left into this run. I'm menuing. Like this split, for instance. If I need to heal, I lose time. Same thing with the next split. My health is pretty sketchy in regards to both because of the toxic. Time for Master Detective Eevee, exactly. Eevee can help us into the gym. If everything can go well until the Elite Four, we have a much better chance at 303 if we can keep the pace up until then. Because outside of a crit, which just kills the run in general, you don't typically lose that much in the Elite Four. After Lorelei split, anyway. Yeah, Ice Twig. No, we'll see. We're about to start the pumps. Here comes pump number 1. Alright, 1 down. Alright, time to see how much Doug Trio decides to do. We want to end this fight with at least 28 health. That's not a Gen 1 Pokemon. Oh my gosh, she did like nothing to me. That's unusual. Awesome. Don't have to heal. Yeah, only Gen 1 Pokemon. And Sock is not a Gen 1 Pokemon. The only, like, fighting type in this game are Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. The main ones. This Starmie has perfect special attack. I am a champ, that's right. It would fit his theme more. I mean, it would. I guess there are low-end versions of Pokemon in this game and Mega Evolutions, so I guess they could sneak in another, like just sneak in an extra Pokemon. Thank you for the host official. Hey there, Lexi. Alright, no heal. I can't do fast strat. But I should still be able to save a little bit of time here and get close to the gold. Okay. It's the last time we used co-op character. Well, potentially. Depends how I feel in Victory Road. How risky we want to play. Thunderbolt. Thanks, Filio. Psychic max speed. Morning. You sound very tired.
Oh, you're tough.
Totally not. Love you too. Everyone says morning.
You're comfy.
No, you go to work.
No, you're comfy.
No, you go to work.
No, you're comfy.
No work.
Comfy.
No work.
Comfy.
The only way we can 303 is if I risk Victory Road.
That felt funny.
Well, that's what you get for hugging me when I have to shake the remote.
That felt funny. Okay, love you.
Love you too.
Big squeezes.
You have fun at work.
No, because my new co-worker is gone today.
Where's she gone today?
Yeah, she's gonna be in court. Love
Oh,
you.
fun.
Gotta get that divorce.
Right, yeah, that's right.
Love you.
Love you too.
Have a good day.
You too. Alright, what do you guys think? Do we push for 303? Or do we settle for low 304? We either risk the Kanga and hope that the rest of Victory Road goes well enough to 303. Or we just play it safe and get the low 304. Record's 304.45. But my main goal overall is 303. Alright, I'm gonna listen to you guys. Oh gosh, empty eye. You guys were right. Although it only used Outrage, which was kind of weird. Maybe it's because the Rapidash is out. Alright, so 304 is what we're settling for then. Lost that envelope, oh gosh, money. Yeah, where'd that envelope go? I can pump the Hypno. I could try and make a little bit of time back if I pump the Hypno. That's less risky. I'm pumping the Hypno. Let's go. We're beyond any time loss issues. We're gonna lose a little bit of time on this split because we played it safe. And then I'll lose time to the gold on Agatha because my Agatha gold is perfect. Alright, so we made a little bit of time back by pumping the Hypno. Saved a turn there. And he missed missed Hypnosis, which was really good. Alright, final trainer skip done. Time for the last pump. Hey there, Ricky. Alright, good. We're done with pumps, because my special's good enough to not worry about any pumps later. I think the jury duty thing is just so dumb. I understand, like, they're trying to pick people who don't have any, like, idea of what's going on with, like, the trial itself, but, like, if you don't want to go, you don't want to go. That's how I feel with that. Don't force me to go. Everyone's favorite part of the run, right? Pushing this block. I haven't either, Ice. Neither, Crash. Alright, let's see if we can get Power Whip Miss here. Save a little more time. I technically have enough health to go for the strap. It would be really risky on Brock. It's not worth it. Because I can survive Lorelei right now. I just can't guarantee that I'd get Stealth Rock on Bruno. Oh gosh, they just blew. I'll just heal. I'm not gonna try and push for 303 that much. Especially since we already played the Kanga safe. Which kind of mostly takes 303 out of the question, but it's still technically there, I guess. We'll see on this split. But I think technically would mean I'd have to match my Agatha Gold. I don't think there's enough time save anywhere else. Unless I somehow manage to break even here. Even with safe Kanga. Which is very doubtful. Alright, let the Elite Four begin. And the garage. Yeah, the Elite Garage. That was Elite Four intense music. Oh, Caboose, no worries. Yeah, we're gonna lose time here. I'm playing it safe. 303 is definitely dead. Starmie has perfect special attack. Yeah, it's the only way that's can possibly 303 is if I tie my Agatha Gold. I'll also probably do the faster strat for, or attempt to go for the faster strat for champion. Just because it involves less likely for a crit. I think I'd rather run the 75% rather than the crit. Under the name Garage League? Oh gosh. I think I technically have the health to risk Agatha, but that would be a really poor decision. I could skip the heal here, technically. I'm not gonna, I'm just saying I could. Alright, MTI, have fun at work. I had 58 health. I wouldn't have taken it, never mind. Where is it? For that time, every single time. I couldn't remember how much Crunch did, but Crunch does a lot more than I thought it did on the first hit. So yeah, because I had to use the full restore there, that makes it impossible to 303. What needed to happen there was for Starmie to break out of the Paralyze through love in order to break even with my gold. Alright, so to break even with this split, I need to not heal during the fight. So it depends on damage ranges from the Seadra and attack pattern. Special defense should be up and then left, I think. Oh, left twice. Good. One. Woo! Alright, well there goes some time. Two. Three. That would have killed at any other health. Like, had the Hyper Beam before it hit, it would have killed me. Okay, I have 153. Yeah, so I have... Okay. A 75% chance to hit the range. Might be a little bit more. Since I'm in between the 75 and the 100%. I have a pretty high chance of hitting the range. To do fast/safe-ish fight for champion. So the problem with champion is that it uses air slash constantly. And it has a higher crit rate, and if it crits you, you're dead. And your only other option to avoid that is to go for the slightly faster strat, which involves a range. So they're not... One's not necessarily much better than the other. You either wait out more chances of potentially being crit, or you go for the range on Thunderbolt. Here we go. Special defense, Mega Evolution. Good. Speed. Good. Special. Need to heal. And range. We're done. Some kind of 304. Sucks it's not 303, but I'm glad to have gotten a decent PB. I'll probably still push for 303. But, like, again, just... I'm glad that we finally got something after all these runs that have been dying on, like, 303, 304 pace just constantly the past few weeks. still nervous. The only thing that could happen is if I don't Thunderbolt the Slowbro. GG. This is the outright record, I think, between both Eevee and Pikachu now. I believe this makes, assuming I stay near that best possible time, this should be better than the Pikachu record too. So Eevee gets it back, maybe. Pikachu record is 304.25, Eevee record is 304.45. Which it does look like I'm losing some time here, so we'll see. Am I gonna tie it? No, we're not gonna beat the Pikachu record. Rip Pikachu record. Oh well. That's still Eevee record. Pikachu holds on tight.